Hey guys, I'm Holden Ludwig. Welcome to Holding Life Together. Here we go. Um, because he passed away while I was in my coma.
Yep.
And there was this sense of being that I felt like I got extended time with him, because we did just like go to his living funeral.
I'm really intrigued because, I think the big mystery in life is, what happens after.
Yeah.
And you got a little glimpse, maybe, of what that looks like. And so the rest of us want to know. My friend Tim and I would always talk about, I wonder what you're experiencing right now, while you were in a coma. You believe you're going to find that out someday?
I 100% do. Hey guys, I'm Holden Ludwig. Welcome to Holding Life Together. Here we go.
So, you want to talk about your coma?
Yeah.
Yeah, fill me in.
So, I was thinking the other day, there is like these recollections to like that state of me being in the coma that like I'm able to sort of recall
Yeah.
what I was. I mean, that's the thing that makes it challenging. It's like I wasn't thinking, but
Maybe.
yeah, I was semi-conscious, I guess, or well, I was minimally conscious, but
You're in a coma.
yeah, minimally conscious for
Yeah,
part
so
of
your brain wasn't doing anything, but
yeah,
what was your spirit doing?
yeah, I know, like it might have been crawling around in there.
Maybe.
Yeah, who knows? But I think it is such an interesting thing to get into. There are these moments that I have throughout the days, you know, ever so often, where like I get a sense of, recollection to, oh, I remember this, or I recognize this happening, and I'm able to get to the point where it feels like it's so weirdly identifiable but unidentifiable, because I know it's because then along I can, if there was a timestamp around that time and those memories are like me waking up or me waking yeah being in my hospital bed,
Right.
or me being at Shepherd Center, me seeing the nurses, or just anything that's
Right.
and just really
But you're trying to think of what happened while you were actually in a coma.
yeah.
Yeah. You believe you're gonna find that out someday?
I 100% do, because like I feel like there are, like those certain beliefs you have that end up becoming true, or like you end up realizing was a reality
Mm-hmm.
later in life, however long, I guess, in late life or
Yeah.
whatever. But I believe it's like one of those things that will be like my little gift from the universe.
Yeah. Um, I remember there's a couple things my friend Tim and I would always talk about I wonder what you're experiencing right now, while you were in the coma. I have this one friend that I used to work with, Carla. She's an amazing woman, and she is somewhat of a medium. And she said you came to her a couple times in her dreams, and she reached out and let me know that. You pulled up in your car and just said, hey. And then Angie and her psychic friend
Yeah.
were sharing while you're in a coma that you were deciding whether or not to come back. If you wanted to come back or say goodbye and what that looked like. So, our experience obviously was much different. But it's interesting because we had a lot of little snapshots of what people were feeling and sensing about where you were and what you were experiencing and contemplating and
Yeah.
while you were in a coma.
Yeah, that is so intriguing, though.
Yeah,
I think it's intensely intriguing.
I would agree. Do you remember any, like you said, I know you're trying to remember, but you said you get snippets
Yeah,
that like remind you of something from them. Do you have an example of something that like
I
pinged you?
there the one actually, the most prominent one, obviously, is Jim. Because he passed away while I was in my coma,
Yep.
and there was this sense of being that I felt like I got extended time with him, because we did just like go to his living funeral just before my
Yeah.
accident, and that was it was like he decided to join me in my coma, you know,
Wow.
or I don't know, somehow I got into that realm of which I mean that is super frightening at the same time, but it's not at the same. I
Yeah,
think
I find it comforting.
yeah, I know that's the thing. Like, it seems like it would be frightening, but kind of it's like a hug.
Yeah,
I love that,
I love that too.
and I just think that was the most surreal experience.
Well, you have to keep me abreast of any changes and any
Yeah.
other flashes.
Mm.
I'm really intrigued because, like, I think the big mystery in life is like what happens after.
Yeah.
And you got a little glimpse, maybe, of what that looks like, and so the rest of us want to know.
Yeah. I like got to see the trailer.
Yeah, that's funny. Anyway, cool,
Yeah. Yeah. That was just a cool little talk right there.
cool talk.
Yeah. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Good talk. Um,
I'm gonna end it.
um, yeah.